Thanks, Max.
What's up, everybody? Mad Max here, again, coming to you live from the ML63. And bad news. It needs an engine. Bottom end is shot. Bearings are toast. And it definitely needs an engine. So, big question is, do I do an engine or do I sell it as is? It's a neat car, and the car guy side of me wants to get the car running again. The economical side of me wants me to hawk this piece of shit. But I really would like to get it running again because I feel like a rare car like this deserves a second chance. Now it's time to focus back on the ML, which needs it. So right now I'm trying to purchase a donor ML, which I don't think is going to work out, but I will probably end up purchasing an engine. There's a lot of up in the air in terms of the ML engine. It has a different part number than the rest of the 63s. I actually asked an AMG engine builder on Instagram to see if he knew what the difference was, if it was something that I could modify on the block, and he has told me that the engine block and internals are identical on the R63 and ML63 to the rest of the AMG M156 lineup. Now, I don't know whether to take that as gospel or not. I'm kind of hoping that I get a donor car that I can rip an engine out of. A, I think it's funnier because I can kind of demo derby the thing and beat the hell out of it before I pull the motor out of it. And B, I can recoup quite a lot of costs. If I purchase a donor car, I'll have seats, I'll have a front bumper or rear bumper, headlights, transmission, transfer case, differentials, wheels, tires, sunroof assembly, navigation, climate control. You see where I'm going with this. I don't really need to go that much farther with this. It would help me recoup the cost greatly. Will it cost me more in labor? Absolutely. Do the labor costs outweigh the amount of money I would get back on a salvage vehicle? No, they do not. Depending on where you have your work done, it might. So that's a real up in the air for you. I'm probably going to pull out of this car by the skin of my teeth. But you know what? It is what it is. At least I will be able to get out of the vehicle. I am going to spend a little bit more time negotiating on ML engines. I think that it probably is the way to go. There's not very many out there. Most of them have very high miles because, believe it or not, I seem to have gotten the only ML63 that has fucked up an engine. And I believe that they are very reliable. I'm sure they nickel and dime you to death. I don't question that. But I will say that quite a lot of them that are getting parted out, which there's not a lot that are getting parted out in the first place, are not engine-related issues. They're crashed. And the problem that you'll run into with older performance vehicles such as ML63s, such as R32s, such as E46 M3s, especially E46 M3s, is that these cars are very expensive vehicles that have depreciated over time, so they're very inexpensive. That's not the problem. The problem is the cost of the parts does not decrease significantly over the years. Will they go down a little bit? Of course they'll go down a little bit. But they're not going to go down to the degree that the cars are depreciating. So you're left with very expensive vehicles that are now very cheap, but still have very expensive parts. M Parts Worldwide, where I purchased the radio for the M3 for, they told me that they were basically purchasing cars that were pretty good except for cracked subframes. The cars weren't worth repair. So you have to keep that in mind when you do purchase a performance vehicle to flip. How much are the parts? Are you going to be in over your head? And my biggest rule of thumb when taking a big gamble on a vehicle is, can I part it out and walk away even? I might not walk away ahead, but if I can part a vehicle out and call it even if it takes me 6 months to a year, I'm okay taking the gamble.
You're sitting in a Bentley convertible right now, and it seems like a great day to sit in an expensive car because I just dropped $4,000 on a Mercedes engine. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, right there. There's where all my money's going.
How much did you pay for this thing?
4 Gs.
4 G's, huh?
89,000 miles. E63. Do these things have a VIN number stamped on them anywhere?
To be honest, I never seen it. If it does, it gotta be on the block, but maybe on the other
Where are
side.
you going to put it in? The ML?
Yeah, in the ML.
You're going to put that in the ML?
Yeah, the ML's a 63 as well, so
Right. So you're paying this bill, right?
I'm paying this bill. That's my bill.
I don't want it.
Ouch. Alright, let me walk around. How are you going to get this out of here? That's my big question.
Gotta use the e-horse.
Oh boy. Well, there goes all my money. This is... Who made this one? Hopefully not the same guy. Riyadh, let's hope you made a good engine. Really slow, folks. What's the thing make? About 300 horsepower?
Well, like 300 and a half.
What happened? What do you break?
Water pump.
Bro, I just spent all my AMG money for the month, so I'm tapped out.
Hey, I'm just gonna put it here.
Okay.